Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Lewis is almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him. Vitali Klitschko's showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. When we talked with Vitali Klitschko all week long, he told us the key to this fight is his jab. He just delivered a good one there. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, we just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Teddy, Lennox Lewis, one of the more cerebral heavyweight champions that we've seen, loves to play chess.
Yeah, you know, and that's been his strength, and also, quite honestly, a knock on him. He's not passionate enough for people, but it has served him in that ring where he's been very contained. He's understood where his strengths are.
Vitali Klitschko's right hand scores well. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Lewis's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. You see him holding on. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and get sort of entice the taller fighter to come in and be short.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. What a bulldozing uppercut by Lewis. And that's the end of round one. Vitali Klitschko's really impressing us here tonight. That last round, boy, he was on top of his game and all over his opponent. Laid out some serious damage there.
Yeah, I noticed that he's starting to land that uppercut a little bit. The only thing that I wouldn't be satisfied with what he did the last round. I would just look forward for confidence to do more, as sort of a good roadmap to maybe even get a knockout victory here. Put something on top of those uppercuts. You know the uppercut's landing. Now put something up top.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Double jab upstairs. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Digging in with a left to the gut. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
How much of what Lewis does well is the fact that he has a great identity of himself as a fighter?
Well, that's all of it. Because, you know, we've talked about his body. We've talked about all those things, the physical power. You have to know how to use it and what way you're going to go about that. He has discovered that.
Well-placed hook there. And just grabbing onto his opponent. It's almost as if he's jousting with that left hand. Vitali Klitschko brings so much behind it. Halfway through this round. Vitali Klitschko doing what has done so much damage to all his opponents, landing a good solid headshot.
And doing it at the right distance, using that jab to set it up.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Solid hook. Vitali Klitschko's well off the mark that time. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Final 10 seconds of round number two.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. You have to start throwing in volume in there. Throw in volume.
All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. You gotta fight. You gotta.
I got more.
Vitali Klitschko's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Lewis. That's a good sharp hook by Vitali Klitschko. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Left and right, left and right. Hook, hook, do that again.
He missed with that headshot. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vitali Klitschko.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Vitali Klitschko's been hurt by that. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? That's the end of round 3.
This fight is too close. Here we go. I need you to double up the jab.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Start of round number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Lewis is trailing by a round, but in all honesty, Teddy, he's very much in this fight, having scored a knockdown.
Having scored a knockdown on the cards, but also mentally knowing he can hurt his opponent.
Vitali Klitschko is trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
What do you think is Vitali's best asset?
I think his awkward cleverness. You know, he can fight on the outside for the most part. He'll take what you give him. He'll control range pretty good. But he can fight inside. He can engage you a little bit if you have to. And he throws a lot of punches.
Right to the belt line. Lennox Lewis is off mark all night long, and Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
Vitali Klitschko's doing exactly what you would expect him to do after being knocked down earlier. Now he's clinching.
Yeah, he's doing a nice imitation of an octopus. And you know what? If I was in his shoes, I'd be doing the same thing.
Lewis's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And he ties up on the inside. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Lewis.
Keep that head moving.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lennox Lewis. We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Can't focus.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Nice work. Nice work. Not focusing.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go.
Pace yourself.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Great movement to get away from those punches. Vitali Klitschko showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good counter punch by Vitali Klitschko. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
Focus. Guard your head.
Final 10 seconds. This this round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
He's hurt. Get him this round. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
Watch the water in the corner. Too much.
The start of the 6th round. Vitali Klitschko's approaching this round with the right look. He looks to be in pretty good shape. Gets rid of that body shot. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Lewis.
Pace yourself.
Good block by Vitali Klitschko. That's a tough guard to break through for Vitali Klitschko. That defense is so sound. Lewis has got no chance of keeping his opponent off balance. None at all, because he's not moving at all.
Maybe he doesn't want to. You know, guys start to deteriorate, not just physically outside, but inside. Maybe he's given up already. And maybe he doesn't want to fall down. He knows everybody's going to see that. But maybe this is his way of getting out of there. He knows the ref's going to stop him.
Hook! Hook!
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Really nice round out of him right there. And we haven't been able to say that much. I think that was by far one of his better efforts. He won that last round. He is trailing on the scorecards, but I do believe he won that last round.
Yeah, well, what I like the most is he could have easily, you know, he could have capitulated a little bit. He could have, you know, spit the bit a little bit. You're not supposed to, but hey, these are human beings. They do it. He could have gotten frustrated. He's not. He's got himself together. He's acting like a pro. He's doing what he needs to do to get back in his race or back in his fight.
So as the bell sounds, we put to bed the first half of this fight, and we are underway with a new round.
Hurt your body, kid. Body shots.
That's it. 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 That's it
Lewis has got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
Joe, if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for him. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
Halfway through the 7th round. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Vitali Klitschko's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head, go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Okay, now we work, all right? We need to start throwing punches in bunches. Let's go to work now. Let's show them what you got. I want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs, and over.
Listen to me. The best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That'll keep them away. This is it. Hurt. Keep on.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
So with the 8th round underway, it gives us time to reflect on just what has transpired here. Lewis has mounted a great comeback. Look at Teddy's scorecard. It's much closer than you would have thought it to be.
Yeah, the reason why he's mounted the comeback is that he stretched his boundaries a little bit. You know, a lot of people think, hey, there's a ceiling on your effort. This is as far as I can go. Well, guess what? He raised the roof. He's putting another floor on.
You're not focused.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Vitali Klitschko's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now.
Boom, left hand comes home. And yet another big shot comes in. Vitali Klitschko spread out over that canvas. Not the first time it's happened tonight. Will this, though, be the last time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Vitali Klitschko's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. No need to hear from the judges. Lennox Lewis has put an end to this fight.
No, he's not getting up, Joe. He never saw that punch.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.